If you've lost a loved one due to someone else's negligence or intentional act, you may be entitled to compensation through what we call a wrongful death claim. But how are wrongful death settlements paid out in Florida? After all, the person who got hurt is dead. Hi, my name is Charles Buse and I'm a wrongful death attorney in Orlando, Florida. And today we're going to be talking about how wrongful death settlements are paid out and who is entitled to money under the law. Understanding this process can help you make informed decisions about your legal options and ensure that you receive the compensation you deserve for your loved one's death. Now, in Florida, wrongful death settlements are typically paid out through the deceased person's estate. And this means that the personal representative of the estate, or the executor, who is appointed by the court, will receive the settlement funds on behalf of the estate and any surviving family members. The personal representative has a fiduciary duty to manage the funds appropriately and distribute them according to Florida law. The specific distribution of the settlement funds depends on a number of factors, including the deceased person's will, if one exists, and the applicable provisions of Florida law. Under Florida law, the settlement funds are distributed to the deceased person's surviving spouse, children, parents, and any other blood relatives or adoptive siblings who were dependent upon the deceased person for support. Now, if there are no surviving family members who are entitled to the settlement funds under Florida law, the funds may be distributed according to the deceased person's will, if one exists. If the deceased person did not have a will, the settlement funds may be distributed according to Florida's intestacy laws, which set out the order of priority of distribution of the deceased person's assets. Now, it's important to note that the personal representative is responsible for paying any outstanding debts and expenses of the estate before distributing the settlement funds to the beneficiaries. Now, this includes things like medical bills or funeral expenses, or any other administrative costs associated with managing the estate or taking the estate through probate. If the settlement amount for the wrongful death case exceeds the outstanding debts and expenses of the estate, the personal representative will distribute the remaining funds to the beneficiaries according to Florida law. However, if the settlement amount is not sufficient to cover the outstanding debts and expenses, the personal representative may need to negotiate with creditors or seek court approval to sell assets from the estate in order to cover those remaining expenses. Well, that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions at all about wrongful death cases or personal injury cases, please don't hesitate to give us a call. We're happy to give you a free legal consultation and talk with you about your potential claim. You can reach out to us at the number below in the video description, or you can find us at www.carelessdriver.com. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.